So today was the incredible moment where we got to look at Destiny 2. We've seen gameplay now. The project that Bungie have got going here is incredibly ambitious, and you can see by just looking at it, Destiny 2 looks pretty incredible. I'm actually kind of speechless, to be honest, guys. Wow, it's pretty amazing. We need to break some stuff down, man. We're going to talk about the gameplay and what we've seen. So mostly we're going to talk about graphics, a little bit about weapons and abilities, exploration, and some of the world stuff that we got to take a quick look at as well. So starting out, we got a look at a new mission called Homecoming, and this is where the Cabal attack on the city is actually taking place. We get a look at the tower in full new detail, and it looks absolutely incredible. The tower is in a bit of a state of destruction right here. You can see the Cabal enemies in there as well, and you'll notice some of the intricacies and the changes and the hoods and things like that as well. We've got a new hood for weapons and abilities. You can see the weapon slots there, as well as grenades and melee abilities and everything like that. We also see Zavala on the battlefield right here, so it looks like we're going to be seeing more NPCs inside of, you know, actual mission gameplay, which will be pretty cool. But following this, we got to see some incredible world gameplay in general. There are new explorable spaces, which I'll talk about a little bit more in a moment, but we've got Titan, the moon of Saturn, Nessus, which is a Vex planet, Io, a moon of Jupiter, as well as the European Dead Zone on Earth. All of these spaces look absolutely fantastic. Naturally, we've seen some of the Guardian abilities here as well. So we see the new Warlock Super, a Dawnblade Super, which actually looks like a Sunsinger of some sort, but it comes with a sword, which is pretty cool. So presumably these are upgrades of previous subclasses, or they're based loosely on previous subclasses and then, you know, upgraded. But we also have the Sentinel Titan, which seems to be a type of Defender Titan coming with a shield, and an Arc Strider Hunter, which is very similar to the previous Blade Dancer. We got a good glimpse at some weapons as well, so we saw some interesting looking heavy weapons, some Soros primary weapons and stuff like that. There was also new vehicle combat inside of the game as well, so we can see this kind of tank style vehicle, which is pretty awesome. And we also got a glimpse at what looks like Dubious Volley, the mysterious rocket launcher that we never got in Destiny 1. Moving back to exploration, there are going to be 4 giant playable spaces in Destiny 2. So we have Earth, and that'll be the European Dead Zone, an area that we know Bungie have worked on for Destiny in the past, but it's not been used up until now. And this is going to feature a new base for Guardians and humanity. So you'll be able to pick up bounties. You'll meet a new character called Hawthorne, which is pretty awesome. There is also Titan, the moon of Saturn, which is a methane ocean planet with Golden Age kind of structures that people live and worked on at some point in history. And this place looks absolutely incredible. We have Nessus, which is a Vex planet with its own native vegetation and plant life and wildlife. And finally Io, a moon of Jupiter. These worlds look absolutely incredible and are everything that we would expect to see. You know, they have that Bungie design philosophy. They're absolutely astounding to look at. On top of this, we'll have new highly detailed world maps, which we can use to navigate missions, quests, patrols, all kinds of things. You can launch any activity without going to orbit, which is very, very welcome. So if you're in patrol and you want to jump into the Crucible or something like that, it is entirely possible to do so. All of these wide new world spaces will be populated by treasure maps, materials and everything like that you'd expect in patrols, but on top of this there will be new lost sectors of the map for discovery, and these are essentially dungeons that have their own bosses and then loot caches at the end. And there are new characters that you can meet out in the open world with side missions, quests and things like that, and these will also lead you to these lost sectors. And again, all of this is something that you can look at on the new world maps inside of the game. So this is, like I said, incredibly ambitious, but it sounds incredibly exciting. And to look at the gameplay as well, it is pretty astonishing. So we've got a good look at what the game actually, you know, will look like in general. We've seen some new abilities, we've seen some new weapons, and we've also seen incredible new worlds that we will visit inside of Destiny 2. They did briefly mention the Crucible, so Crucible will have 4v4 game modes available in all modes, and I believe that is the default PvP mode now, so that's going to be pretty interesting. There is a new game mode called Countdown, which we didn't get any gameplay or any information about just yet, but people will start rolling that PvP footage out over the next few days. On top of this, there are some really exciting new clan integration features for Destiny, so, you know, all of that stuff will be inside of the game. There will be custom clan banners, clan rewards where you can contribute loot to your clan in some way, perhaps some form of indirect trading. Also a new feature called guided games, where solo players can jump into activities with clans. So clans can essentially host an LFG if they have a spot free for a raid, for example, and then invite solo players who need a team or, you know, perhaps want to learn how to do these experiences, which is, you know, really incredible, and it's a fantastic way to handle the issues that we've seen for solo players in Destiny 1. So I'm really pleased to see all of this stuff, but I am going to be bringing you guys more Destiny 2 content. This is just an initial look, you know, very briefly at everything we've seen inside of the reveal today. So be sure to hit subscribe if you're new to the channel to keep up to date with Destiny 2 content. I will be posting stuff daily about this, but if you have enjoyed this video, a like and comment below is appreciated. Let me know if you guys are hyped about Destiny 2, man. I think it looks, like I said, very ambitious, and I just hope that it plays as well as it looks, or as good as it looks, because wow, I gotta go get my head together, guys. So drop that like, drop me a comment, hit subscribe if you're new. Man, I'll catch you guys very soon.